Welcome to BREW TALK, presented by The Hidden Truth. And today is going to be our first podcast. Yay.
All right.
Round of applause.
Right.
And with us, we got Zion Allah. We got Bakar Gabar.
Shalom.
We got the resident Levite.
Yes, sir.
Shaqua Gabar.
How you doing, Shalom?
And I am Kazakia. All right. And we're going to be touching on different topics. We're going to be touching on various topics. Of course, always from a biblical standpoint.
Right.
But we're going to be running through these things. So, you're going to see mostly on our shows, pop up of scriptures. So, today's first show topic, what is it going to be?
We're going over the Bbl Stinch.
Oh, wow.
Bbl Stinch.
Yeah, this is it's an epidemic right now.
Right.
With our sisters, that's trying to deal with this cosmetic surgery.
Okay.
So major topic. So
yeah, this is something that affects all the young women, and that's going to affect the younger women.
True.
Right? Because that's the example that's been given. And let's be real, we all know it started with Kim Kardashian.
Right.
Yes, I mean, wanting to be be built like a black woman. So that's where it comes from, and it's a pandemic.
Right.
It's an epidemic.
Yeah.
Man.
Right? Of to where our people is physically, they want to do these things to their bodies just for outward appearance.
Yeah.
Alterations.
Yeah.
Alterations that don't really have anything to do with their spirit.
Right.
Spiritual growth. Because, like you're saying, it's like the topic's so important because women are literally cutting, slicing parts of their body off, skin that God gave them to make themselves beautiful, when the beauty was meant to be inwardly more so than outwardly. Right? There's nothing wrong with beautifying yourself, but when it starts going to cosmetic, that's telling you there's something inside the mind that's affecting you.
Going against nature. Right, your natural makeup.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is that really, if you want to work on these things, there is a proper way to get rid of it, but we want to shortcut everything.
Take work.
You're willing to even jeopardize your life.
Yeah.
For this facade of what makes you valuable.
Yeah.
You're so caught in the carnal ways that you think this augmentation is going to now make you an elite woman, and sometimes these women are not returning from these surgeries.
Yeah. That's why it says to be carnally minded is death.
Right.
Wow.
Right. And so, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing, that the truth is that they don't have any inward peace.
Right.
And, but they're saying, well, yeah, that's why I'm getting this inward peace by cutting myself up, chopping myself up,
Blowing my lips up.
I'm getting the inward peace like that, but not understanding that even after you got the outward appearance, supposedly, because let's be real about this. Come on, man. Some of these surgeries are ridiculous.
Right.
They look redunculous, as they would say.
Right.
Silly.
Yeah.
And that's the unfortunate. It's like, where are you getting the standard from?
Right.
And it comes from Hollywood, right? It comes from the rap culture.
But they ain't got Hollywood money, though. So they're getting BBLs, man, that is killing them.
Right.
They're getting BBLs to where you look retarded.
Right.
Like your butt looks too big, your hips ain't proper.
Because you're cutting corners.
Right.
You can't really afford the $10,000 one that Kim Kardashian or who's the other one?
Wait a minute, that's how much it costs? $10,000?
I mean, it's somewhere. It depends on what you get. But the normal price, I believe, the roundabout price is about $6,000 to $10,000 to get your BBL, your Brazilian butt lift, or your liposuction, or like you was talking about, the mommy makeover.
Yeah, mommy makeovers.
But what's happening is that a lot of these people, they can't afford it. So you can go to Dominican Republic and may get it for $4,000. Right. But now you got Dr. Kevorkian, sticking these different needles and sucking here and putting there, and they're not truly official.
Yeah.
And then the sad thing about it too is when if you were asking why you're getting it, it's not because of their husband. It's not because of a man that they value. It's again the false persona that America is because you ask most men, like, you know, it's to the point where we're looking at them like, you know, you have a mental health issue,
right?
Because you will look at little Kim. She was way better before. We need to put this side by side, little Kim and now. This is not a personal thing. It just shows you how messed up she is, and a lot of our sisters are mentally.
What did 50 Cent put up? He put up the
oh yeah.
What was that?
Not the Grinch.
No, it was the Clover. What is it?
Oh, the Leprechaun.
The Leprechaun.
Oh man. Yeah, guys.
Wow. He put up the Leprechaun. But that's basically what she's become.
Right.
You know, and it goes back to a lot of these white women that were doing it.
Oh yeah.
When you look at them, what they're doing and blowing up their face and chiseling their face so much that they just look crazy. They don't even, you can tell it's now a mental disorder. It wasn't to really beautify you. It's like you want to just keep cutting and cutting and cutting.
Mainstream media constantly throws it in their face.
Yeah.
Right. The rappers glorify it like, you know, I throw a bag at getting your body done. Wow. You know, when actuality, it's causing them to more and more to remove themselves from the standard of the Father.
Right. That's why it says the work of righteousness is peace.
There we go.
You know, you're not going to get that peace that you want, that you're looking for, unless you have this elevated mind state. You know, you have this mind state on something higher than just these physical things. Because as we all know, the physical, look, those breasts is gonna sag either way. Right? Oh, wait, you know what they're saying? They're saying, wait a minute, look at Kim Kardashian's mom. Have y'all seen her lately?
No, what's her name? Her name is
Brenner.
Kylie.
The Brenner chick. No.
Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner. There you go. Jenner. Yeah. And the thing is this, that when you look at how she's cutting, she actually looks younger.
She's in her 60s.
But think about how much money. How much money she's spending to do these things.
There you go.
And the average Black, Hispanic, Native American,
they don't have that.
You don't got no $1 million. You're going to Mexico, or you're going to the Guadalajara, right? You know, to chop yourself up, and then you end up in a pine box being shipped from Guatemala or Honduras or wherever the hell
he's not even just, you know, it may sound like it's humor, but there's news articles which we're gonna have put up where the woman was here in the States and went to the woman. She put like rubber cement.
Oh, right.
Like, you know, doing these back alley surgeries in a van. You know, you're not even an authorized surgeon, but again, that mental health decay is so low that you're willing to go to anybody to get what you think is beauty.
Yeah, you know, when you think about, when you take like a step to just think about it, it's like, it's women devaluing being elder women or aspiring for that. That's like not in the mind. It's actually not a compliment to say, hey ma'am, how you doing today? You say ma'am, you just disrespected them or cussed them out.
Because the older women don't want to be older women. They don't want to be grandmas anymore. You know, and you know, the funny thing, when we talk about it from a biblical perspective.
Right.
But as you can see, the wave online, everybody's acknowledging this.
Right.
The difference is that our standard has nothing to do with what I feel, you feel. It has something to do with the Father feels. But now I want you to bring it back around. And Bbl Stinch. So what happens?
Bbl Stinch. Right. So I mean, there's many myths of why there's this odor. Right. This bold odor. I mean, many things they say it's the drainage. Right. So when these women go through the drainage after the operation post-op, they have the drainage of all the different fluids. A lot of times they say it's the anesthesia coming out, right? With this different type of stench. Also, they call it the faja, right? So the faja is the compressing pants that they wear, but unfortunately, a lot of these women hygiene is bottom barrel, so they may have them on for 3, 4, 5 days.
Oh wow!
With pus and blood. I mean, this is known, right? To where now that is a cause of the smell, but then you have science as well. So when you deal with your body, or they call it when you're, what do they call it? Brain wind. They call it whenever your body starts to change, the cells start to change, right? You're putting fat here, there. So the body has to process this, right? Long story short, it's no different from, let's say you're on a keto diet, right? You're changing up from carbs, burning carbs, to now you're burning ketones. But they say when you burn ketones, it's a sweet smell.
Okay.
So what's happening is that the body's trying to figure out what the heck is in my body. So the odor that's coming out is the fat, the juices that's in different areas. So this is another reason of the BBL stench. Also as well, cleanliness. Right, is that now you have a little bit more of a robust part on you, right? And you don't know how to fully clean yourself.
Wow.
It's unfortunate. But these are the myths of why, you know.
BBL stench. And you're saying myths, but I mean,
there you go.
You showed me multiple videos where, you know, there's women that went through the surgery that's acknowledging the stench.
There you go.
It's their partners that lay with them that's acknowledging the stench.
Yeah.
I even seen the video of one of the BBL transporters that talked about how, you know, he's picking up on the stench when he's transporting them from the hospital to home. And it's like, so it's not even a myth.
Yeah.
It's literally science. You know, it's literally going back to what we stand on. You know, the scriptures talk about, instead of a sweet smell, it'll be a what?
Stench.
So it's like, you know, we see the Bible once again manifesting itself in real time.
Right.
You know, because we don't look at the practicality of the word. Our people look at it just for religion, and still have to see that, no, this Bible is the word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, that's so important, because you know, when you think about just everything everybody's saying, like, we don't slow down and think about the fact that before a zoo was for animals, it was to exhibit slaves, black people.
Back to history.
So we don't realize that as you trying to, and it was about the insinuation, like they're trying to show our body off. There was that one woman where her body's
Sarah Barton.
What's her name?
Sarah Barton.
Sarah Barton.
Yeah.
Her body's still in a museum right now.
Yes,
a black woman. But what are they trying to do? They're trying to cause you to be so
infatuated
with the outward appearance. That we don't realize that's a behavior of Stockholm syndrome.
Right.
We're trying to beautify areas that didn't have nothing to do with your inward beauty.
That's why it says beauty is vain. And these are the things that that when you look at our people, they don't care about these high morals. So they've been lowered to the standard of animals.
Right.
Wow.
That's why it says we are like beasts without the wisdom and word of the Most High. There's no more standards, you know, and you know, I know we could talk about a lot of things that are going on in society now, but as you can see, our standards are so low, you know, that all you're gonna try to pursue is the physical, carnal things, and to what extent? And that's what we're seeing. We're gonna a lot of our people pursue that to death.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't what's the one comedian? His wife died, didn't she?
DC Fly.
Yeah, she died.
The what was it called? The mommy
makeover.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
And that's common.
And she had money. The Most High wants you. He gonna get you.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about even Kanye. Kanye West's mother went under the knife.
Oh, right.
That was years ago. I think that was like breast reduction. Actually, no, I think it was breast implants. One of the two. It was either breast reduction or breast implants. Breast augmentation.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
You know, again, going against the grain. But, you know, it's we said it earlier in regards of the influence, hip hop culture, right? To where now the enemy is deceiving them on what is right. Right, or what is like you said, what is beautiful, not knowing that now they're again taking steps away from what the Father said is truly to glory.
You know, their spirit is to the point where you'll have these sisters who have these, and the Bible doesn't talk about or condone. Well, the Bible doesn't condone tattoos, but you have a Proverbs 31 on your arm, but then you're going under the knife. Well, the Most High said, who can find this virtuous woman? That virtue deals with high moral behavior, high moral standards. It's not talking about anything on the outside, that exterior. It's talking about that inner woman. That's what makes you valuable. That's what the sisters really need to, and brothers, we have to start, being more vocal about it. If we really do love our sisters, the Black, Hispanic, and Native women, we have to really be against this whole, BBL, this, risking their lives.
Listen, insecurity, man. High level insecurities with these sisters.
Do it the natural way. Go get in the gym, work it off, take care of yourself, discipline yourself, what you eat. Take care of your body as much as you can, and let the Most High bless that. That hard work and things of that. And above all, don't get caught up in your outward appearance. You were saying that people pick them up.
There's a business where they come through pre-op.
Okay.
Right? They'll take you $1,000, take it to your pre-op appointment.
Right.
Take it to your surgery. Post-op, pick you up, take you to the Airbnb. Why? Because a lot of times these women are flying out to get this surgery. I think this is actually in Miami that I seen one driver. She also, because one thing in regards with these surgeries that you have to have massages to now move around the lymphatic meat in the body. And I think a lot of times, a lot of these women don't have that money. And this is why that stench is coming out your pores.
Oh, wow.
You don't have the proper post-operative massages or whatever you need to take care of that body.
I heard when they, one of you were telling me when they get in the car, they can't sit down properly. They're in pain. It's hurting.
Oh yeah, you seen the video. It's like almost that they have these like back in the days, taxi cab confessions. They literally have the row, the second row taken out so they can lay on their stomachs. Because they can't sit down. It's so tender from the surgery. So just imagine that.
That's a whole new level to beauty is pain.
Right.
but they're doing it through a corrupt way. They're doing it. The question is, if we this topic we're talking on, is it going to have an effect on our people? Is it going to have an effect on the young, for them to give them something to think about and say, dang, do I really want to put myself through that, or should I rather be happy with the fight, the struggle to take care of myself? Kids, even working out, that helps your mental, your physical, right?
Yes, sir.
And I know this is a topic we got to talk about, but you shouldn't be caught up on the carnal anyway. You shouldn't be caught so much into this to where you are not happy with yourself. And I know that's another conversation we can have, to where it's like, well, I'm not happy with myself, so I got to go chop myself up.
Right. Yeah, they're taking it to another level. Back in the day, it used to be, your hair color.
Right.
You may do a chop real quick.
That's key.
Huh?
No, that's a key statement, because that's literally what it used to be, but it graduated into more corruption. Where now you literally chopping up your body. Where like you were stressed, you was depressed. Your hair, you change your hair color. You were stressed, you were depressed, you bad breakup, you cut your hair off.
Or you thought just I like what you're saying, because there's sisters now that don't feel confident unless they have their Brazilian bundles. They don't have their
Cambodian.
The Cambodian
batch.
What's that?
Bust down middle
that's
part.
the weave.
That's a human that got sacrificed for the hair.
right.
And what just connected it to the transportation. Who's making money off of our sisters that live with that mental health issue, that I'm only beautiful unless I got this hair dragging on the floor? Who's making money off of the transportation? It's these nations.
And you just said it a few minutes ago. Really, this is not for the men, because if you got horse hair all the way down to the back of your legs, that's not for us. Because we know that's not real. Yeah,
that's not real, right?
Yeah. So in closing, what are we trying to get out? What's our point of this topic?
Man, when you sow to the flesh, you reap corruption. And a lot of these sisters are going through it through death.
Right.
And there's again a standard that the Father wants to show us, is that it wasn't about the physical body. right? It was about your spirit, right? Not about, again, the what do they call it? What was the basketball player? Reese. Angel Reese was saying like the angle of the way her body sits, it's she doesn't like it.
Oh,
right.
Wow.
You know
the angle,
the angle,
way her body sits,
the way her gluteus maximus is, and the angle of it. She had an issue with it. How it looks,
man. So she's looking at herself through the lenses of insecurity.
There we go.
Wow.
And when I heard it, I'm like, oh, she's probably 2 steps away from what? Going under that knife.
Oh wow.
Try to make this augmentation.
It don't help. Look at her. My bad.
No, go ahead.
But her crowd that she brings up on the shows is all people that she probably was inspired by to meet now, because now she's a so-called celeb.
Right. She's online twerking with Sexy Red.
Oh man.
Sexy Red hitting the cheeks, and she stopped immediately. You can see she might be insecure.
Yeah. She has a little contest, but it's being defiled by the influence of Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah. Man,
don't be deceived.
Don't do it, sister.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Exactly.
Sisters.
Right. So, once again, please, we ask that you like, share, subscribe to our channel, The Hidden Truth Bible Show, and to BREW TALK. Please check us out. We're going to be constantly putting out much content. And if there's a topic you want to talk about, let me say this. If you think everything we're talking about is garbage, chat with us. Hit us up in the comments. All right. Because we're not going to shun away from that. We're going to respond to you. We want to know what you think about this topic and about a woman she shouldn't be worried about the physical appearance that much to chop herself up. Okay.
Right.
And, we'll go ahead and end it there. We like to say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.